Hi guys, welcome back. Today we'll be in the Faction Wars in the Sacred Order Crypt. And we'll jump straight into it here. We'll go with stage 7 just to show you how we can go on the bosses, the 3 star, with the team we're using. After we finish the run, then we'll show you the champions and their setups and their masteries. So then you can follow to give you an idea, what I was required to get through the stages. Complete these battles. We can boost our turn meters, extra turn meter movements there we're getting on these enemies. Always best to fight the minions. They're the small little champions on the side of the enemy. Take care of them, take them out first. Then you can focus onto the main boss. Well, that was a quick victory there on the Sacred Order Crypt Stage 7. We're in the Mordecai, Aether, Astrolon, Godseeker and Deacon Armstrong we've used. Now we'll go in and show you these champions, how we've got them set up. Recently used is what we're looking for. So we have Astrolon in the team, he's attack champion. As you can see, he's not maxed out or anything in some of his items he's used here. There's not all items are equipped. His total stats: 56,653, 2,924 on attack, 1,658 defense, 202 speed, crit rate 76, crit damage 113, resist 140, accuracy 236. His skills, as you can see, we've got him booked here. His skills are all booked out. His masteries, he's set up on an offense and support role. I won't worry about going into the details on these. You can see that in your own game. When you just click on the item and it shows you which item what it's doing. Increases speed by 8 for each dead ally. Stacks up to 24. You can do that on your own. Just click on each one and it'll show you what you choose. Now you don't have to follow what I've done in the masteries. You can make your own options. Just to give you an idea what you can use with the champions I've used to be able to win the fights. Next we have our defense here champion in Godseeker. She is an offense and defense role. Her artifacts, she is all in immortal, which is 3 sets of immortal, gives additional HP and heals by 3% for every turn. Her skills, you can see we have it booked, so we've used the books on her. We'll go back here and have a look at her total stats. Total stats: 59,885 HP, 2,415 in attack, 4,141 defense, 223 speed, 32 crit rate, 91 crit damage, resist to 173, accuracy at 272. Our next champion is Mordecai. Mordecai here we have him set up in 3 perception sets that gives the additional accuracy and speed. His skills, we have him booked. As you can see, they're all booked out here. Masteries, we have him in a defense and support role, because he is a support champion. We go into his total stats: 54,983 HP, 2,537 attack, 2,969 defense, 246 speed, crit rate 21%, crit damage 74%, resist to 209, accuracy of 371. Next we have Aether, another attack support champion, epic champion. As you can see, we don't have all his skills, his items or anything, artifacts and that maxed out, some are missing. He has his skills here. And we've used the books and everything on him, maxed him out there with his books. We have him in an offense and a support role. We'll go into his total stats: 49,863 HP, 3,536 attack, 1,532 in defense, 171 speed, 67% crit rate, 94 crit damage, 146 resist, 166 in accuracy. And last of all, we have Deacon Armstrong, epic support champion, and we've set him up in perception sets as well, so it gives the additional accuracy and speed. We'll have a look at how his total stats are set up. 42,833 HP, 2,139 in attack, 2,997 defense, 287 speed, 86% crit rate, 118 crit damage, 187 resist, 435 in his accuracy. Now, as you can see here, I don't have his masteries or anything done. I've only done a couple. I didn't go any further with him. So just in case I'm going to use him in other stages in the game, in different areas, so I just wait for those masteries to decide which sections I will use him on in the end. But Deacon has a great set of skills anyway. He attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 30% chance of placing a leech debuff for 2 turns. His damage is based by his attack. He attacks all enemies, has 80% chance of placing 60% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. This is why he's in the team, and really to assist that way, decrease the defense so we can do some more damage to the enemies. He fills the turn meters of all allies by 15% and decreases the turn meter of all allies by 15%. He grants an extra turn. Mordecai as well. He attacks one enemy, has a 30% chance in decreasing the target's turn meter by 10%, has 60% instead of if target is under a HP burn. There's a 75% chance of placing decreasing the turn meters of all enemies by 15%. Fills the turn meters of all allies by 15%. And has a 75% chance of placing a HP burn debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. Plus 50% increased attack buff on all allies for 3 turns. So he is a great champion to have in your team. You can do the damage to the enemies with the HP burns and increase your attack on your other champions as well. You know, that's why I put him part of the group. Godseeker, she is here as a defense, attacks one enemy, heals the ally with the lowest HP by 5% of their max HP. She does not heal herself with that move. Attacks all enemies, heals all allies by 15% of their max HP, then decreases duration of all buffs on all enemies by 1 turn, increases duration of all buffs on all allies by 1 turn. Revives the dead ally with 50% HP, then fills the turn meters by 50% and resets the cooldowns of all of their skills. Astralon attacks one enemy 2 times, has a 30% chance of placing a 6% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. Countess Lix will not team up with attack if this skill is used when the counter attacking or when teaming up with attack with another champion. That's if you have counterattacks in the team. As well, attacks one enemy will ignore increased defense, strengthen and ally protection buffs. Revives a random ally with 40% HP and places a shield buff on them equal to 20% of the max HP for 2 turns if this attack kills an enemy. And last law, removes all buffs from targets under Veil or Perfect Veil buffs, then places 20% weaken debuff on enemies who have Veil or Perfect Veil buffs removed, then attacks all enemies. Also has a 75% chance of placing a stun debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. We have Aothar in the team. Attacks one enemy 2 times, has a 15% chance of stealing a 1 random buff from the target. Attacks 4 times at random, each hit places a 5% poison debuff for 2 turns. Last of all, attacks one enemy, places a block active skill debuff for 2 turns, and his damage is based on his attack. Okay guys, that was our team there, thank you, and we'll see you on the next one.